Line handling winches come in many shapes and sizes depending on their applications. A properly maintained and functioning winch is an integral part of a fun and trouble-free sailing season. Today, we're going to service the deck winches on a Concordia yawl, outfitted with 4 Lumar Ocean Series self-tailing winches. To begin a winch service, Concordia's rigger Peter Holmstrom starts by taking a few notes regarding the placement of the winch in the boat and the position of the feeder arm to ensure that the winch is reinstalled the way you like it after the service is complete. Once he's satisfied with his notes, he begins dismantling the winch by removing the top cap or retainer for access to the bearings and gears. All of the parts are placed in a padded bucket to be transported to the rig shop. As the next step before returning to the rig shop, the center stem and portions of the winch fixed to the yacht are carefully cleaned and inspected. That way we're ready for the winch to be reinstalled. Back in the rig shop, all of the gears, bearing assemblies, and drum assemblies are dismantled for inspection and cleaning. In this case, Peter found that the drum washer is broken. Before reinstallation, this part will be replaced. All of the moving parts are washed in a clean air solvent to remove old grease, dirt, and salt buildups that have accumulated during the season. Then, the parts are set aside to dry. To reassemble all of the parts of the winch, Peter starts by reinstalling the pawls in the pawl gears, using oil or very light grease to lubricate them and ensure that they do not stick. The pawl gear then is inserted into the ratchet gears and again tested for proper operation. Once the gear assemblies are reassembled, the remaining bearings and drum assemblies are put back together with a light coat of marine bearing grease, then placed in containers to be transported back to the boat. Back on the boat, Peter starts by applying some grease to the center stem and begins reassembling the winch. Each piece is carefully reinstalled, being sure to keep all grease and solvents off of the finishes surrounding the winch. Once the drum and bearings are back in place, Peter refers to his notes to orient the feeder arm the way you like it. Then Peter replaces the top cap and gives the winch a good wipe down. With the winch handle, Peter will test the winch in both directions, ensuring quality service. You're ready for another trouble-free season of sailing.